All right, y'all. So the mother took a 9-year-old boy into the nail salon, and then this happened.
But a 9-year-old boy getting acrylics will never be okay in my chair. Said to say that I just had to turn away a client because she wanted to get her 9-year-old son's nails done. And I know and I understand that in today's times, people are who they are, but a 9-year-old boy getting acrylics will never be okay in my chair. I'm so sorry. I had to have words. We went back and forth, but at the end of the day, respect is respect, and we respected each other, and she respected my space. But I'm coming on here to tell you guys this. I will no longer be doing kids' nails under the age of 16 unless you are accompanied by an adult. And I will no longer be doing, not press-ons, I'm sorry. I will be no longer doing acrylics for anyone underneath that age as well. 9 years old, a boy, Frenchies. Absolutely not. Never will happen in my case. We have to think about, guys, people are offing themselves because of being bullied at school. If I put acrylics, because for some reason she just wasn't understanding this, if I put acrylics on your 9-year-old son's nails and he goes to school and he can't just rip those things off, it'll be a mess. If he goes and get bullied, he might come and despise me in the next couple years, and he will never forget me. He will never forgive me because it happened at such a young age and he doesn't know anything about forgiveness. Like, it gets to a point, man. And I'm not in this chair as much as I used to be, thank God. But I do know the clients that I will and will not take. And that's something I just will not accept. And I'm sorry if I'm wrong. I understand that she was just trying to be a good parent and support her child. And I do know, because I am a lesbian, I do know that mothers, parents know how their child is going to end up, without saying too many words, before they come out and say it. This little boy isn't going around wearing wigs. He's not going around skirts and skirts. No, he still looks like a presentable little boy. He has a little sass to him, but I think any little boy or any kid that grows up in a household with just his mother or aunts would end up to be. That doesn't make him quote unquote anything. So yeah, that threw me off. That just threw me off. I don't.
Okay, so number one, that was a great decision. Thank you for making that decision. Thank you for standing on your conviction, standing on business. That's incredible. I don't understand from a mother's perspective why that would even be a possibility that would cross your mind at 9 years old. I'm not sure why that it even, I don't, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. But then she says something very interesting. She said that she understands that parents know how their children are going to end up. So basically saying, you know whether or not you're gonna have a little, fruitcake or not. Like that's what you're saying in so many words. I think we've gotten too relaxed as parents, and we take this friend approach as opposed to an authoritative figure that has influence, that has just what I said, authority. Like, you look at God, for example. We're his children, right? And I guess you could say in some aspects of our relationship with Jesus, yeah, he's our friend, right? But overall, there is reverence, there is respect, there is authority that is due to God. In the same way, as parents, we have authority, and that authority is to act in our child's best interest at all times. And yes, we will fall short of that. We're not always going to hit that mark perfectly because we're human, we're not God. But there's some things that are pretty simple. Some things don't take a lot of brain power. Your 9-year-old boy says, hey, I'm trying to go with you to the nail salon and get some acrylics. And I'm not even 100% sure what is acrylic nails. I think I have an idea. But what? Oh no. Wow. Listen. We're not doing that. Acrylic nails, we're not doing any nails. We ain't doing nothing. Acrylic nails are artificial nail enhancements made by combining a liquid monomer and a powder polymer, which hardens when exposed to air and can be used to add length or cover a natural nail. They are durable, can last 2 to 3 weeks or longer. Wow. And serve as a blank canvas for nail techs to add art. While acrylics provide strength, they can also be more rigid than gel nails, which are cured under UV light. So you want to have your son in fake nails for 3 weeks. Your 9-year-old son in elementary school in fake nails for 3 weeks. Some decisions are a lot easier than other decisions. And for whatever reason, we as parents are choosing to participate in the confusion of our children. Your child is confused. He did not get that from God. He did not get that confusion from the truth, which is only found in Jesus Christ. He did not get that from God. He got that from the world in some capacity, in some way, shape, or form. And you are contributing to that confusion at such a young age when you know there is so much development that happens between 9 and 29. Do you understand how much more development is going to happen just in the course of a year, 2 years, a month even? Like, these kids don't understand what they're doing. They're 9 years old. They're in elementary school. Why are you affirming this behavior? And it takes somebody who is not even in the child's life to step in and draw the line and say, hey, I'm not going to do this. Hopefully that was enough to influence the parent to not go through with this at another salon, because that's probably what they did. Probably just went to another salon. You know, they don't really care. It's, you know, it's just a check, whatever you want to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to do, give me a nice tip. I'll do whatever you want to do. They probably went to a different salon. Hopefully that's not the case. But I don't like this thought process and this belief system of, well, our kids know better than we do. You know, they understand themselves better than we do. So we just have to yield to whatever they feel and whatever they think, whatever they believe. And we're just here on the sideline and we're just so happy. We're just so proud. Like, I don't subscribe to that. I don't rock with that. That's not going to produce favorable outcomes. Not in this world. So, you know, shout out to the nail tech for standing on business. That's what I think. What do y'all think? Get in my comments, like this video. I'm out, y'all.